face.
YouTube family, CJ Young here. Hope everybody's doing well. I've had a hard day. I've just now started filming this vlog at 6 p.m. this evening. So, I don't have no clips to put in this daily vlog. It's just going to be me sitting here rambling and telling y'all about my thoughts about stuff and just what I think, my opinions, about certain things, and by the way, thanks for all the advice on the YouTube daily vlogs and all the likes, shares, and all that. I thank you. I got some food reviews coming up here next week. Because, I got stuff this weekend, but I got some food reviews coming up next week. So, with that said, I want to just take a moment and talk about politics for a minute. It's our duties as Americans, to get out and vote. We all may disagree, Republicans, Democrats, Independents. But like I said in my vlog yesterday, we're all Americans at the end. And we should stick together work as one, come together as one. Meaning Republicans, Democrats, and Independents. Combine as one and work together. But for some reason, some people don't understand that that's the way it should work. To me, that's simple. I mean, come on now. People cannot be this stupid. Well, I guess they kind of are. But anyway, that's besides the point. Vote smart. Do your research on your candidates in your state, your county, in your city. Do your research. Pull up Google and research them and vote what's best in your heart. That's the best advice I can give you. Is vote smart, do your research, and vote who you think is the best candidate. To represent us as Americans. That's my best advice. So take that for what it's worth. I speak my mind, always have, always will, till the day I die. Alright, second thing I want to touch on is these daggone insurance companies are pissing me the hell off. I don't understand. Why even have insurance? Let's say, for example, my mother just broke her knee. Alright? The insurance companies, it comes out of your paycheck, toward your premiums and insurance. You know what I'm talking about. So she needed a wheelchair. Turns out it was going to be $500 out of pocket. Why even have insurance then? Ain't the insurance company supposed to deal with this shit? I mean, that's what I thought. But no, it don't make a bit of sense. Alright. People on Medicaid. A friend of mine got a letter in the mail. If you do not go to a doctor who accepts that insurance, they will no longer cover your medicine. That is not right. So that means my friend has to pay. He gave me a list. $27 a month for medicine. $76 for another one. And $120 for another prescription. You add that up, that's over $200. But if he switches doctors and finds one that accepts that kind of insurance, they'll pay for it. Now, I thought healthcare was supposed to be for everybody. And sometimes I think it should be. But ain't doctors supposed to help us, For example, there's people out there that are mentally ill that need help. And they know it. And they sit at home and try to find a doctor. But they don't have the money to pay to go to the doctor. You get what I mean? So then they do stupid shit, you know? They try to get in with a doctor, but they know they cannot afford $125 copay up front to see the doctor. That's not counting all the medicines they'll give her. You know? My friend, I'm not saying that she's crazy, you know. But anyway, she watches my vlogs, by the way. She knows what I'm talking about. Anxiety is a severe thing. You know, you get in the damn car, and you know, my fears is this. I used to fear as a kid I'd get into a car and never make it home. It'd be Thanksgiving is coming up on us, you know? And I was always afraid that I wouldn't be here to celebrate with my family for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, that I would miss out on the holidays. You know? But as I got older, that fear went away. We all have stuff in our lives that hinder us from achieving our goals, but we have to move forward and try to achieve them ourselves. You get what I'm saying? Am I making any sense here? So, like I said, you got people who know they need help but cannot afford to get help because of the copays. But if they switch doctors, they'll cover it. So you mean to tell me that they have to leave their doctor that they've been going to for the last 10 years to a brand new doctor who is dumb as hell, but they'll cover your medicine for you? I don't agree with that, you know. So my friend has to go find a new doctor and all that. And that ain't right. You know, I know that there's guidelines and rules that these companies have to abide by, and there's state rules, but still, you know, it should be for everybody, is what I'm saying. Now, I'm not saying that the people that have their own primary insurance, I'm talking about for the people that can't afford it, should be able to have insurance, is what I'm saying. The Affordable Care Act, you know, there you go. But evidently, that ain't for everybody. People can't afford the act, you know. So, take that for what it's worth. If you enjoy it, pat yourself on the back. If you hate it, go to hell. That's all I have to say about that. My advice is free. I give it freely. I speak my mind. Alright, moving on. Treat everybody. I got one thing to share with y'all. A bit of advice. Do your best in everything day-to-day basis. Whether it's cutting the grass, do the best job you can. Whether it's raking leaves, you know, it's fall, leaves are falling. Be the best leaf raker there ever was. If you wash cars, be the best car washer that there ever was on planet Earth. If you bag groceries, be the best bag grocery packer that there ever was. That's all you can do is your best. But that's all people expect from you is your best. And if they cannot approve of that, tell them to kiss off. That's all I have to say about that. Now, so we talked about politics, my thoughts on the voting. We talked about the insurance companies. We talked about, you know, being your best in life. You know, and I just don't understand a lot of things in life. You know, I just get on here and these thoughts come to me and they have to come out. You know, and let me ask you something. Do y'all ever get up, you know, in the mornings? Or it be whenever through the day and say, feels like I've done this before, you know? It feels like I lived this life before. You know, I remember doing this once before. See, I had that thought come to me the other day, and I'm like, I've done this before. I remember the exact same thing I've done. I just wondered if anybody ever had that thought. So, take this for what it's worth. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I know it's short. I have like I said, food review next week. Burger King. Bacon hamburger. Oh, I love bacon. I'm going to tell them to put 4 pieces of bacon on it. Let's see if they'll actually do it. They probably won't. They probably have to go by their rules too. Just like doctors and insurance companies. But that's besides the point. So you tell me your thoughts on everything I talked about. And listen, I've done 7 loads of laundry today. I've done dishes. I've done picked up. It's been chaos around here. But hey, I'm willing to help everybody and anyone who asks. So, it's a privilege to call y'all my friends, my subscribers. You know, like I said, I don't have that many friends, but I'm looking forward to making lots more friends here on YouTube. So, remember, don't drink and drive. Always wear your seatbelt. Always be the best that you can be no matter what. And the most important thing, be who you is, because if you ain't who you is, you ain't what you is. God bless, and I'll speak to y'all again tomorrow.
This way, hunting and fishing and loving every day. Black coffee in the morning, dark